Hello friends, today I'm going to show you how to find inverse of function. Especially for today, we will see those for examples. Inverse of function uh, under those for example, especially exponential function to find f inverse of x in simply interchanging x and y in place of x with yx. For example, the first example a this one x interchange y when you interchange x and y, therefore we get x is equals to 1 over e raised to y minus 1. Simply crisscross each other, x into e raised to y minus 1, which is equals to 1. Therefore we can distribute x through it. Therefore we get x e raised to y, x times e raised to y. This one becomes as xy minus x, which equals to 1. Therefore we can collect x in the right hand side. Therefore x raised to y equals to x plus 1 or 1 plus x. This becomes over x. We get e raised to y, this one e raised to y, which equals to x plus 1 over x. In order to find the value of y, we take both in natural logarithm, since logarithm of e or logarithm of x in base if logarithm of x in base e, which is equals to ln x, because logarithm in base e which equals natural logarithm, or is called natural logarithm, or another formula, another exponential formula, logarithm of e the power of y equals y times logarithm of e. If the base is e, therefore logarithm of e in base e is 1, therefore the value becomes 1. Since logarithm of x in base e equals ln x, this one, and another one, logarithm of e raised to y in base any number, becomes y times logarithm of e. If the base e, it becomes y. Therefore ln e raised to y equals ln of x plus 1, the whole term, x plus 1 over x. This becomes logarithm ln of ey, means that y, because logarithm of ey in base e equals y. Therefore y equals ln x plus 1 over x. As you remember from law of logarithm, ln x over y means that ln x minus ln y. This one is the rule. Therefore we can see that from this y, which equals ln x plus 1 ln x plus 1 minus ln x. This one is the value of y. Y means that the inverse of x, because firstly in the earlier we exchange x and y. Therefore f at x equals y, which equals to ln x plus 1 minus ln x. This one is the inverse of the function y 1 over x, the original function. In inverse functions, there is nothing new method. Simply we exchange x and y, and finally find the value of y. Here it is, y is equals to 1 over e raised to x plus 1. When we interchange equals to 1 over e raised to y plus 1. We can see that from this, by crisscrossing method, e raised to x plus x, which equals to 1, crisscross each term by x. X e raised to y is equals to 1 minus x. 1 minus x. From this we get by both dividing by x, e raised to y equals to 1 over 1 minus x over x. From this, by taking both natural logarithm, y, which ln of e raised to y is y, ln of 1 minus x over x, 1 minus x, now this one is 1 minus x over x, this one is the whole for both. Therefore from this, y which equals to f derivative at x, f inverse of x this equals ln 1 minus x minus ln x, since this one is the inverse function of that one. The third one, f of x is a cube root of 1 plus e raised to minus x. To find this inverse, y f of x equals y, 1 plus e raised to minus x is y. When you change x becomes cube root of 1 plus e raised to minus y. When you to remove it is the bracket, the root sign, we pose the power of 3 x cubed plus 1 plus e raised to minus y to remove the cube root form. Therefore x cubed minus 1, it becomes e raised to minus y. This means that when we take both natural logarithm, we get finally e raised to minus y, means that logarithm of e is the power of minus y, or natural logarithm of e is 1. Therefore ln x cubed minus 1 times ln e is the power of minus y, when minus y times ln e, that means ln is 1, therefore minus y. This implies that ln y, ln x cubed minus 1, which equals to minus y. When from the law of logarithm, this becomes y, which equals to minus ln x cubed minus 1, as you remember from natural logarithm, minus of logarithm of x means that logarithm of x to the power of minus 1, logarithm of x to the power of minus 1 over 1 over x, or minus x means that ln 1 over x, or ln x to the power of 1. From this we can see that y is equals to ln 1 over the whole x cubed minus 1, the whole term x cubed minus 1. This one is the value of y, or f inverse of x. From this, the value of f inverse of x, if f is cube root of 1 plus e raised to minus x. The fourth example is that f of x is 1 over e raised to minus x plus 1. Therefore find f inverse. Similarly, interchange x and y. Therefore x it becomes 1 over e raised to minus y plus 1. This becomes nothing. Simply you can say that x e raised to minus y plus x is plus x, which becomes 1. X e raised to minus y, which equals 1 minus x, and by dividing both sides, e raised to minus y becomes 1 minus x over x. 1 minus x over x. By taking both natural logarithm, we find the value of y. This becomes ln e raised to minus y, means that minus y equals ln of 1 minus x, means that ln 1 minus x over x. This one is for both. Minus y, similarly in equation C, therefore y becomes ln of 1 over 1 minus x over x, means that x over 1 minus x. This one is the inverse of a function. 1 over e raised to minus x plus 1. Therefore this one becomes the answer. Don't forget to subscribe and join us.